Hey everyone, Sam the Miracle Man here. I trust all is well. So tonight I want to talk about, how self-criticism is like shooting yourself in the foot. We don't realize all the stuff that happens to us when we're full of self-criticism. This judgment is usually rooted in some other beliefs that you're not worthy, that you're not deserving. So you really beat yourself up. But you have to realize you're doing your very best in this moment, given your level of awareness and your understanding of the situation. So that's the self-criticism. But criticism of others also creates a lot of blocks as well, because you have to realize we're all connected on the deepest level. So if you're criticizing someone, it's really a reflection of you. What are you projecting onto them? Because it is their journey, their way forward. So we have to have this compassion and gentleness that I talked about before, that the way to really grow and change is through kindness, through compassion, through gentleness, to realize that life is difficult. So we don't need to make it even more difficult by our words, because our words are our wand. They create our reality. So what reality are you creating? When you look back what you're writing, what you're saying, how are you blocking yourself? Because they have done studies. You cannot really change if you're full of criticism. Because that criticism is usually rooted in not good enough, not deserving, and not worthy. That self-esteem is usually low when the criticism is high. So it's about learning to relax, to really fully be here, and to realize you can have it all, that there's no lack in the universe. You can have anything that you put your mind to, your heart to. It's really putting your heart to it and taking those steps of operating from this deeper place that's connected to all that is. So just realize when you're full of criticism to yourself or to another, you're just really causing yourself self-harm and blocking your growth, your way forward. You're keeping yourself stuck in the mud. And it's not usually fun to hang out in the mud. I know I lived there and it was not very much fun. I always had that mindset, what else is going to go wrong? And life went really wrong. Because I was always full of this self-criticism. And we could talk about autoimmune diseases. The self-criticism is the fuel for autoimmune diseases. That self-hate, that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. So the body starts attacking itself in these autoimmune diseases. So when you're at peace with yourself, there's no fuel for those diseases. So peace is really the energy of transformation. Well, I guess you could say criticism is the energy of stuckness, of reverting backwards. Because you're just digging yourself a hole. The more you criticize yourself and others, you're just blocking yourself. You're digging yourself a hole that's becoming harder and harder to get out of. But just by being at peace, by accepting yourself fully, then you can grow, then you can change. That you don't want to criticize. Just be mindful of the judgment. To realize everyone is doing their very best, given their level of awareness and understanding. But unfortunately, most people aren't very aware. They're so caught up in the head trash, the noise, they lost touch with reality, you could say. All right, that's my thoughts for today. Take good care of yourself and realize all is well.